Whizzard against NEH. What do you think about this matchup in general?
I think the main issue with Anna who isn't Max and who isn't Noise is that you can just rush out most of the time because they don't have any kind of tutor to find the weekend line. You can bottleneck it on that. And since most of them don't play Vamp or Siphon anymore, well, you can also let the HQ open. It's a bit dangerous against Whizzard if you have a lot of assets in your hand, but this game, I never protect HQ and never feel the need to protect HQ.
So, do you usually, like, I see you have a pop-up in your hand. When I play against Whizzard, and I have an ice like a pop-up window, I like to put a pop-up window on a remote server and then funnel Whizzard through that to get to the assets.
Yeah, but since in this game, I haven't drawn a lot of assets actually.
Right.
I don't think I've drawn any kind of asset in the game except one Sansan.
Well, you have Jackson Howard, but...
Yeah. Was just put on OND, so he can't use medium on first turn and go big on my deck.
Right. Is that your own? That was your only eye?
Yeah, that was my only eye. It doesn't really matter if it was a pop-up or anything. It's just for the fact that I don't want him to play so gamble medium and run in the first turn.
Right. Well, he's playing.
He plays a hotel on the first pick and without any money, which pretty much means what he got in his hand, he don't want to discard any single card, and he doesn't have money.
Right. Yeah. This is a pretty. I guess it's a pretty glaring error. Like, do you not want to steal an NEPD if you see it? Or like, what if you run into like a pad campaign? Would you not? I guess you have one left to trash, but.
One credit to trash, but it doesn't really matter because right after you get one credit back. And what I'm doing now is, in my opinion, the first part of what makes me want to steal.
Okay, so is this a Jackson Howard or an Astro?
No, it's a breaking news.
Oh, you're just going to trash the Biotic.
And I'm gonna trash this open. Because since he didn't draw any card on his turn, it means he doesn't have Eyebrows in his hand, doesn't have Icon in his hand, and now he has card in his hand, like probably, I think we have seen a mimic, and he told me he also got a corridor in his second hand. So, and I can see, I think it was, and I think Gunship was the last card, maybe it was a medium, so he wants to keep every card he has in his hand. Since I tried the hotel, now you have to click to get this card.
So, but you did have the Astro in your hand, right?
No, I don't have an Astro in my hand.
Oh, okay. If you had an Astro in your hand, are you scoring Astro there?
I think I would have scored the Astro and maybe scored the breaking move on the next turn if he didn't join anything Warfire and still trash.
Yeah, he's still trashing for 4 cards, which is probably worth the Astro counter. It's kind of close.
Yeah.
So now he's like drawing up. He basically has no board, no money.
Yeah.
He spends his last credit to I've had worse.
On the last turn, you can pause the game if you want. On the previous turn, he played the turn, run twice, and get 1 credit. So now he has 1 credit.
Okay, he has 1 now.
And the first click, he played 1 credit to he draw a card, and the second click, he used the draws, and after that, he played his 2 cards.
Yeah.
I just put a Sansan on the board. It doesn't really matter if he go trash or not. I expected him to not trash with a Sansan because we just put him at 0 credit.
Yeah, that seems reasonable. I mean, if he's this choked on money, even 2 to trash a Sansan is significant. And he's just going to run your 2-card HQ. Yep. See, an NEBD he can't steal.
No.
He does get the sucker token, so it's not terrible to make this run, I don't think.
But he's still struggling for money.
Yeah, he's got to click up for credits. Is that a? Did he have a stim hack in his hand?
Yeah, he has to.
Alright, well that helps a lot.
And with this MC, he can still get a breaker, but after that, he won't have anything else, so...
Right. Continues to run HQ. I guess you drew up this turn, so... Pack campaign trash for 1.
I'm pretty okay with that. just let him trash his card and just place some credit to do so. And you will see I think the NPD again now.
Yeah. So if you're him, do you think it's right to click up to 4 credits before running and then try and actually steal that NAPD that he knows is there?
It's okay-ish, I guess, but then he will still be short on him. Okay, now since you know I have an NAPD in hand and already have an ice on my remote, so since on my part I didn't know he had a spin pack, I think it was a good idea to start to rub my NAPD because well. If you just get some money and run, I could just raise my eyes, and after that, you couldn't touch it.
Runs RD and season CBS. That's funny. Nothing's going his way this game. And he just lets you have the NAPD here. That's an interesting choice. I don't think I would let you have that.
You think you would have stim hacked the remote? And,
I would have run the ice first, then stim hack the remote. Because if you stim hack the remote directly, you're not going to res the ice, and then he won't know what it is. If you run and check it first,
the thing is, if you just run the remote without having a 4 credit, just let him access the NPD and you can't steal it anyway.
Good point. How much money did he have at the start of the turn?
Well, he has 1 credit or 2 credits, so...
If he had 2 credits to start the turn, I would have clicked up for 2 credits, ran the remote.
But then I would have raised the ice and still for the NPD. Because he...
I guess if it's Enigma, that screws you then. Yeah, that's difficult. Maybe not. I mean, the point that I'm making is I would like to face check the ice first. Because if you're not face checking the ice, you don't know what breaker to get to break the remote for next time.
Yeah, but since he was long credit, the only way he could have run the remote was to use his stim hack.
Right.
Because if he doesn't have 3 credit, no 4 credit,
you just let him in.
I would just let him see the NPD. He know it was NPD, so...
Right. Alright, so he kills your pop-up, sees a biotic leaper. You re-ice? Do you know what ice you put there?
No.
Oh, so you have another NAPD now.
Yep. In fact, I was pretty flooded in this game. The turn I drew 3 cards, I think. It was a turn where I drew 3 agenda.
Right. All right. So now he's gonna stim hack Yogg to play, right? And then he will only have to pay net 1 or 2.
Yeah.
Pays 7 cents. Yeah. It looks like he has clot.
Yeah, he has 1 club because he also plays when it's in scene.
Yeah, that makes some sense.
And after that, on my turn, I will just put another NPD in my remote, just to force him to get 2 credit, run again, steal my NPD, so he wouldn't have enough credit to do anything else.
Oh, so you have the 3rd NPD in hand?
Yeah, I have the 3rd NPD in my hand. I drew it when I drew a 3 card previous turn.
Okay, so you just drew a ton of agendas. It's not the worst thing in the world when your opponent is very slow start.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so why did you put it in this remote? Why didn't you make a new remote?
Because I didn't have any ice in my hand at the time.
Yeah, but you have Biotic Labor. Don't you want a free card? See maybe an Astro?
No, it's okay. I do that just because I want him to steal my NPD. Because when I will be at 5 point, and since he already saw an agenda in my hand, well, not the agenda, but the biotic on the top of my deck, I could just biotic out the last agenda, and it doesn't want to let me do that.
Right, yeah, naturally. It's an okay tempo play. It's not very much to gain for giving up 2 points, but it does get the NEPD out of your hands.
Yep. That's the same as the case. I just didn't want to keep the NEPD, and if he steal it on my remote, well, somewhere I didn't. In fact, I didn't want him to go in my hand. I just want him to run everywhere else because I still had like one deal and still wanted to get in my hand.
Okay, so you've drawn a shipment from Sansan here.
And also speaker.
Oh, you have Astro as well. So you're just gonna score that now.
Yeah, but I made a mistake because the judge asked me to wait until he discard every card in his hand before doing any kind of move.
Okay, so he makes you shuffle in your draw.
Yeah, but then it tells me, no, just take the card because I saw it was a deal I just draw. So I just draw the deal, quit, and just play with two clicks. So in my hand, I have two Asco sweep and one deal.
What is the ruling that he made? That you shuffle it in or that you lose a click?
No, I get the card I draw back because the judge saw it was a deal.
Right.
And so I just get the deal back in my hand, and after that, I just play with two click. So just ice my Sansan and get a click.
You don't want to ice the remote because you don't want to tip him off that your agenda's in there?
Yep.
What is the ice on the Sansan?
I don't know. It was, I think it was a wraparound. It doesn't really matter.
If it's wraparound, wouldn't you just want to put it on HQ just to protect it?
Because I want to protect the Sansan, so you have to play a breaker before doing anything. Before you can crash the Sansan.
I don't know. I don't know about that play. I would have just iced HQ. You had Biotic in your hand. What does it sense?
No, the reason why I did that is because if especially since I just draw a fast track, instead of running my hand to find if I got any agenda, since I have a fast track in my hand, you have to try the Sansan now. If you don't try the Sansan and I didn't have any agenda, I will just play the fast track and after that score on my Sansan.
That makes sense. Yeah. So even if you have no agendas in your hand, you can still win the game with the Sansan and the Biotic. Yeah, okay. But he has no money, right? Like, well, I guess we can...
No, but this time he plays the arbitrator, so he can just get money on the arbitrator and then after that run my...
Yeah. Oh, and he's Whizzard.
Yeah.
Oh.
I just told him, since he saw the fast track, that I would win the next turn if he didn't play the Sansan.
You told him that?
Yeah.
Sneaky. But you only have 3 credits. Oh, but you have Astro. It doesn't matter.
I have Astro, so it's okay.
Okay, and then you just draw in Biotic or score the Astro, yeah. Alright, pretty simple.
Yeah, I think the move for pretty much won me the game was just thrashing his hotel on the first turn because just playing an hotel like that on first turn, 10 on twice, and get quit was a huge step. It means he doesn't have any kind of money and he doesn't have any kind of auto draw in his hand. And since he also played one data sucker and the SMC on the second turn, it also means he still don't have any money in his hand.
Right. Yeah, no. You definitely played well to his poorness. The Earthrise Hotel Trash was quite good. Yeah, I mean, well played. I don't know that I agree with wraparound over Sansan. I think I would have just put it on HQ.
No, because if you pick a nice HQ, it will give him a tell about he has something in his hand he don't want to be trashed or to be stolen. And since the 3 NPP has already been scored or stolen, well, it means every other agenda where I would have will be a first kid, deal, etc. So just by putting an ice on my hand, it will give me a useful about what I have in my hand at time.
That's true. Yeah, I mean, I can see the justification either way. Alright, so send me the next one.